Hi everyone, welcome back to Books to Read with Leah. Today we're diving into A Storm of Swords, one of the most shocking and powerful entries in George R.R. Martin's A Song of Ice and Fire series. The story begins in the aftermath of the Battle of the Blackwater. Stannis Baratheon, licking his wounds on Dragonstone, is urged by Melisandre to embrace the Lord of Light's will. And though he refuses to sacrifice his ward, Edric Storm, he names his rivals as kings doomed to die. In the Riverlands, Catelyn Stark frees Jaime Lannister, hoping to trade him for her daughters, and sends Brienne of Tarth to escort him. Their unlikely journey turns brutal when Jaime is captured and loses his sword hand. But through pain and honesty, he begins a path toward redemption. Robb Stark, meanwhile, faces the fallout of breaking his oath to House Frey. His marriage to Jane Westerling sets in motion one of the most haunting events in fantasy literature, the Red Wedding. What should have been a moment of peace turns to horror as Walder Frey and Roose Bolton betray the Starks in a massacre that ends Robb and Catelyn's lives and shatters Northern hopes for independence. Back in King's Landing, Tyrion Lannister's fortunes rise and fall. Forced to marry Sansa Stark, he becomes both her reluctant protector and scapegoat when Joffrey's wedding, known as the Purple Wedding, ends in the young king's shocking death. Tyrion is accused of the murder, betrayed by those he loves, and condemned to die. His trial leads to an unforgettable duel between Oberyn Martell and the monstrous Sir Gregor Clegane, ending in tragedy, and one of the series' most brutal scenes. Across the Narrow Sea, Daenerys Targaryen begins her conquest of Slaver's Bay. With fire and strategy, she liberates the Unsullied, conquers Yunkai and Meereen, and begins to rule as a queen, not through birthright, but through choice and conviction. Far to the north, Jon Snow rises through the ranks of the Night's Watch, infiltrates the wildlings, and faces impossible choices between love, loyalty, and duty. His courage at the Wall earns him the role of Lord Commander, just as Stannis Baratheon's forces arrive to push back the wildling threat. By the end of A Storm of Swords, kings are dead, alliances remade, and the balance of power across Westeros is forever changed. It's a story of loss, transformation, and the cruel cost of ambition, told with the raw intensity that makes Martin's world unforgettable. If you love political intrigue, shocking betrayals, and moments that leave you breathless, A Storm of Swords is a must-read and easily one of the best fantasy novels ever written. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this review, please like, subscribe to Books to Read with Leah, share this video with fellow readers, and comment below with your favorite twist or most heartbreaking moment from A Storm of Swords. Until next time, happy reading!